What's up, guys, and welcome back to JMac Creations. As always, I'm JR, and today is the first video of an ongoing series that I'm going to call Tutorial Tuesday, when I walk through the whole process of drawing a specific character that I'm going to ask you guys to choose, or just one that I come up with that's like a fan favorite of mine, or just a pop culture character from a video game, a movie, cartoon, anything like that. But today we're gonna draw Stitch from Disney's Lilo and Stitch, and I'm gonna post a little picture of him to the side so you can follow along as we draw the picture on the side of the screen, and I'll walk you through the whole process, how we draw the whole character, and when we're done, I actually am not going to color the character in the video, so you guys can be creative in your own way and color it any way you want. You don't have to do it like his normal blue color or anything like that. You can color any way you want and just make it your own. But let's go ahead and get started. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to start off with a very light circle to draw Stitch's head. Remember, you want to draw it really, really light because it's end up going to get it erased at the end. But it's just as like kind of like the understructure, just to kind of lay out the head. And after you do that, you're going to start on the left side, and we're going to do the chin. As you can see with his mouth open, kind of comes down to a rounded point, and then it goes right back up and connects to the right side of the jaw like that. Then what's going to happen is his mouth goes, the side of his mouth, more like the top part of his upper jaw, is going to connect with the top of the head and come down to that point right there. After that, it's that same line is going to continue and connect with the top of his eyebrow. And then the other side is going to come up as well to his other eyebrow and kind of hook in just like the other side. So you have your two eyebrows and the jaw done right now. Then you're going to start from the left eyebrow and continue that up, have it curve up to do the first strand of hair, and then back down to make that point. And you're going to continue from that and go kind of like an upward curve and then back in to make the second part of his hair. Then the last piece of his hair, it's going to be a third point, and that's going to be the lowest one on the top of his head. And you're going to go back up and connect that to his eyebrow with the line you see here. And now we're going to go to the center of the face and draw a half a circle for his nose, kind of like a curved line right in the middle. And just like his jaw, you're going to do kind of a rounded point for the bottom of his nose. You're going to go down and slightly curve it back up just to make a rounded point, kind of like a round diamond shape for his nose. And now we're going to do the very light blue around his eye. So it's kind of like an oval shape. So you go up and around like the line there, and then you're going to continue and go down and around to the right and connect with the side of the face. And that's kind of like Stitch's eye socket, like the light blue fur around his eye socket. And you're going to do the same thing on the left hand side, but it's a little bit bigger because that's the side that's closest to the camera. It's the way he angles his face in the picture. Then you're going to continue your line down and around and connect right there. What you're going to do next is make the little wrinkle on the top of his nose, so it's a little curved line right there. And you're going to do the same thing again to make the second wrinkle, just like in the picture. Now we're going to do a little wrinkle under his eye, so it's like an upward curved line like that. And then the exact same thing on the other side. And now the smile. What you're going to do is going to draw a little small curved line like that. And you're going to start from that point. You're going to go down and then curve right back up slightly, almost touching the nose, and then coming right back down and stopping right there. And then right from that right side, you're going to go in and then down more, all the way down, almost touching the bottom of the jaw. Then you're going to start from the left point of the mouth and meet up with the line on the bottom to complete the mouth shape. Next, we're going to do stitch his teeth. So you're going to go down and curve up, kind of like a backwards J. And you're going to do that second time right there. And then you're going to go down, doing that same backwards J shape, but you're going to follow it all the way up to the top of his mouth. And then down and back up for the fourth tooth on the top. And then down and back up again. And then down and back up for the bigger tooth. And then there you go right there. I did mine kind of a little bit bigger, so you can see I missed one tooth on the top. But then you're going to go to the bottom and you're going to start doing the gum line, and then you do the first tooth right there, doing the same shape like on top, but it's going to be reversed because it's the bottom jaw. And you go up and back down. Up and back down again, and round it out on the bottom. Then you're going to do the little gum line right there, the small little line in between the teeth. Then you're going to do the little teardrop shape. That's a little upside down teardrop shape. And then up and back down, that same little teardrop shape. Up and back down. And like I said, just like the top row, I made my teeth a little bit bigger, so I had to make less teeth in his mouth. Then you start that tongue line, you go curved line up and down and then up a little bit at the end, and then completing the tongue, you're going to start from that center point and make a half circle curved line, kind of like that. And then that's the back of the throat. It's a little half circle line in the very back of the throat. Then the little nostrils, gonna go up and then around and connect with the side of the nose on the right. And you're gonna do the same thing on the left side. You're gonna go up and around and back down. And there we have the little nose. Now we're going to start the right eye. You're going to start in the middle, and you're going to go up, around like that, down, and it's kind of like an oval shape with a little point on the side for his tear duct. So the little oval shape with that little point on the side, and then draw a little circle in the top right corner of the eye. It's a little highlight from the light. You're going to do the same thing, but like on the right hand side, but you're going to do it a little bit bigger because this is the side of his face that's closer to us, so it's going to be a little bit bigger than the right side. So you're going to do kind of that same oval shape, but with that point on the end for the tear duct, just like the other eye on the right. Just like that. Then you're going to have to do the highlight again, so you're going to draw that little circle on the top right side of the eye again. And there we have Stitch's head already. I'm sorry, I think I was talking to my wife or my little girl at this point. Sorry for the pauses. But starting Stitch's, the back of Stitch's ear on the right, you're going to do a little upward curve like that, and then go back down almost to the point of his right side of the mouth, and connect those two lines. And then you're going to continue up and around and make kind of like a exaggerated like S shape. And then you're going to round off that point and kind of bring it down, and then around almost to that point in his mouth where you started the ear. Then you have to make that little notch in his ear that kind of looks like a little triangle. And then you connect that to the starting line, and there's his right ear. On the left hand side, you want to do that same thing. It's right straight across, so it's the same point, and you want to go curve out to the left, and then you're going to go back to that point, just almost touching the side of the head, and connect those two lines. But just like the other side, continue up to the same spot. Try to make it level with the other ear, and then round it off. And at this point, it's the notch is at a different level than the other side, so it's a little bit higher up on the ear. So you're gonna make that little triangle like cut in his ear, and then you're gonna bring it back down and around right to almost lined up with the bottom of his eye, and then go to the line we just made and connect the rest of that to the left side of his face. And there we have the complete head of Stitch. Now we're going to start the his back of the body. So you're going to do a little like 2 bumps. One long line that makes like 2 bumps. That's going to be his upper back and then the back of his butt. Then you're going to go up to the bottom of his chin, and you're going to go out and then come back in and make 3 little kind of like finger shapes, just like the top of his head when we drew the hair. This is the little tuft of fur that's on his chest. Then you're going to continue down and go make that little curve underneath the hair. Now to start the arm, you want to go out and continue down, bring it back in, and then go out again and make that rounded shape for the left side of his arm. You're going to continue and you're going to make a little bump and then connect the line into the line for his arm, and we're starting the fingers. And you're going to go up, down, and in, and then on the bottom it's going to go around and connect to the other line, and you're going to make the rounded shape, go down and then up. And then starting the foot, I made just like the head, I made a really light circle. And then we're going to start his toes. It's a little, sorry it cut off a little bit. I moved the sketchbook up in a little bit, but I apologize for that. But you're going to do a little half circle to do the bottom of his foot, and you're going to make a little backward C for his toe. And you're going to add a little curved line like that, and make another like C type shape. And continue the little space between the toes. You're going to continue and do that other C shape like we did before. And those are his 4 little toes. And there's your foot. We're going to go back and draw the little ovals for his toenails. So it's going to be a little oval shape. There we go. Just do another little oval shape. There you go, another little oval. And for the final one, it's going to be a little half an oval because that one's kind of off to the side. And then the little circle for the pad of his foot. And to finish off that foot, he's going to have a little wrinkle in the middle. There you go, where the foot is dented. Then you're going to have a little upward curved line to do the top of his little leg. And then from that, you're going to go about halfway and finish the back of his arm kind of like a curved line up and then to the right. Then right there, you're going to connect the line that's his little butt to his foot, and then we're going to draw his little tail. And then you're going to do a little curved line on the top, and you're going to do kind of like a rounded zigzag shape for the marking on his back. And we're going to do these little like elongated oval shapes for his toenails, or his fingernails, I'm sorry. You're going to go out and back in. And I do apologize, I do move the camera up so you can see that I wasn't paying attention while I was doing this. But right there, that's his neck. You draw a little straight line going down to the tuft of fur on his chest. Then we're going to start the left shoulder. So you start right there on his left side of the face, and you go out and around, and then it's that little dent right lined up with his fur, and then you continue that line down, going out, and then back in at the bottom of the arm, and then you're going to go out again to start the finger on this arm. Then you're going to go up, down, and then up again for that second finger. And then you're going to draw the straight line connecting to the other fingernail right there in the middle on the bottom. And then finish it off while doing those elongated oval shapes, just like on the other hand, for his toenails. Or his fingernails, I'm sorry. And there we are. We just have one more foot to go. You're going to have a little like curved line going up and connecting with Stitch's arm right there for his left foot. And then you're going to go a little curved line up, and then you're going to do like a half circle type shape. And there's the oval for his toenail. And then another curved line curving in from the top of that toenail. Then we're going to do a straight line for the space in between the toes. Another oval shape for the toenail. And you're going to do those little curved lines for the outside of the toe and the wrinkle on the top of the toe. And then straight down and around and connect the line. And we have Stitch. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and comment below.